We have breaking news. Let's get right to it.
That's right, George. We have breaking news for our viewers in the West. O.J. Simpson has died at the age of 76. The former football superstar, winner of the Heisman Trophy at USC, had an 11-year career in the NFL, most of it spent as a star running back with the Buffalo Bills. With athletic ability and star quality, he became one of the first black athletes to win off the field in lucrative endorsements. He starred in commercials, on TV, and in movies, creating a celebrity lifestyle, but that changed in June 1994 when Simpson's ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, was found brutally murdered. She'd been stabbed repeatedly. Her throat was slit. Her friend, Ronald Goldman, was also repeatedly stabbed to death. Simpson quickly became a suspect, and after the now infamous white Bronco slow-speed chase, which was carried live on TV stations around the country, he was arrested and charged with both murders. The 9-month murder trial, broadcast to millions, referred to as the trial of the century. 2 years later, sued in civil court by the parents of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, Simpson was found liable for those deaths. His assets were seized, and he was ordered to pay $33.5 million in restitution to both victims' families. In 2007, Simpson was arrested after he and friends entered a Las Vegas hotel room to retrieve sports memorabilia Simpson claimed had been stolen from him. The jury disagreed. Simpson was sentenced to 33 years in prison, but was released on parole after 9 years. Simpson leaves behind 5 children who wrote in a statement, "On April 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asks that you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace."
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation, to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans here in the Western Hemisphere, and to the rest scattered abroad throughout the 4 corners of the earth, who look like the other nations, but through the patrilineal lineage go back to the Hebrew Israelites. Shalom. O.J. Simpson passes away at 76. O.J. Simpson passes away at 76 due to cancer. Okay? And if you have no clue who O.J. Simpson is, he was a star running back for the Houston Oilers, I believe. And then was he started in movies and commercials, but the most notable thing is for the incident that took place, like they said, back in 1994, when they, allegedly accused him of, offing his wife at the time, Nicole Simpson. Okay, and you go into that just screams government psyop. That was another story, but O.J. Simpson passes away at 76 due to cancer, okay? And some may say, well, that's what he gets, okay, for offing his wife, all right? But what you fail to realize, or some may say, the government has something to do with it, or somebody has something to do with it, but what you fail to realize is there's nothing that goes on that the Most High doesn't give the green light, okay? So this is Ecclesiasticus 37:25. It says, the days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. Right, so you have an appointed time that you're going to live, okay, no matter what, all right? No one can, outdo that appointed time that was given to them, all right? So if his time was to go at this, that's what time it was. It was no, conspiracy theory that somebody, poked them and gave them, a slow unalive. Okay, no, this was his time to pass. This was his appointed time. Okay, so he didn't get jabbed with a stinger that led him to live a longer life that he would, eventually pass away due to cancer. No, this was the day that he was, supposed to pass away. Okay? There's nothing that goes unchecked without the Most High giving the green light. All right? So it says, Ecclesiasticus 37:25, the days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. Right? And when we get these new bodies and we are under those new covenants, we're going to live forever. Okay? But as of now, we are subject to, we are subject to death. Okay? So we can pass away. All right? But trust and believe, when we get those new bodies, death is going to be swallowed up. Okay? Yahushua is coming back so that we can get the victory. All right? But as of now, we are subject to, the laws of gravity. We are subject to these matters. Okay? So the days of man are numbered. So just because he passed away at 76 due to cancer, it's nothing that you can try to, jump to conclusions to say that, well, he may have gotten, jabbed with something while he was in prison that allowed him to, experience a slow, unalive life until this time came. No. If the Most High doesn't sanction it, it's nothing that you can do, to bring forth, whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay? So whatever it is that you're trying to jump to the conclusion as why he passed away, just know that the Most High allowed this to happen. Okay? Now it says one more time, Ecclesiasticus 37:25, the days of the life of man may be numbered. So when you're born, your days are already numbered. When you're going to pass away, when this is going to happen, when that is going to happen, when you're going to wake up to the truth, so on and so forth. Okay? So there's nothing that the Most High doesn't sanction, that he doesn't give the green light to happen. All right? Now this is Job 14, and it's pretty much saying the same thing. Verse 5, it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay? So you can't go past your allotted time, all right? Especially in these bodies that we have right now, all right? And this is going into, the rulership of Esau, Edom. He can't go past the days that he was allotted to rule before Yahushua comes back, but this can be applied to, us as well. Those that, are regular, okay? Because like we said, the days of Israel are innumerable, okay? So when we get these new bodies, we're not going to ever, die, all right? But as of now, we're subject to, death because why? We are subject to sin, all right? So it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So you cannot go past the days that are allotted to you here on this earth, okay? So whatever it is you feel like, may or may not have happened to OJ, it was his time. It's plain and simple, okay? And we're going to go there and get that in Matthew, the 10th chapter. Let's jump down there to Matthew 10. And then we want to start at, let's start at 27. St. Matthew 10:27. It says, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. And that's what we're doing. We're preaching upon the housetops, that the Most High is the one that sanctions whether or not you live or whether you pass away. It says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Right. So even if they did, hit him with something while he was in, locked up, incarcerated, and it allowed him to, experience a slower than normal unalivement, still it can't be sanctioned without the Most High. The Most High has to give the green light. So it says, verse 28, and fear not them which kill the body. Okay. So Esau may have the tools to go about to, bring forth a slow agony, unalivement, but that's not who you need to fear, we're going to read on and see who you need to fear. It says, but are not able to kill the soul, right? Because Esau can't kill the soul, okay? He may be able to torment your body, but he can't kill your soul. It says, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And that's Yahweh, okay? Because he can torment you, both your body. He can have you locked up in your own body where you can't move, okay? Where you pretty much basically a prisoner in your own body, okay? Where you can't scratch for yourself, where you can't, lift your arms. You pretty much, in a vegetable state, but you're still intact with your mind, okay? This is the kind of torture that Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shah, can bring forth on you. It says what? But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Right. And he can make your life, a living hell. He can, allow you to, like I was saying, be cognitive of everything that's going on, the little itch that you can't get, anything that's unpleasant, okay, and uncomfortable. And then on top of that, he can actually take you out, okay? You may be walking down the street and not see it and get hit, with an oncoming car in traffic, all right? So you have to fear him that can kill both the body and the soul, all right? That's who we fear, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shan. So it says, fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Verse 29, are not two sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father? Right, so the Most High, he sanctioned everything, okay? Nothing happens without the Most High sanction. And the Most High said it was time for O.J. Simpson to, check out. That's his time, okay? It's nothing that these, people could have done or did that, speed up his time that was already allotted to him. No, the Most High called him back. That was it, okay? His time is up, all right? There's nothing that this, heathen, that they can, try to associate with him passing away at 76, whether he got hit with something while he was in prison that allowed him to continue to live on and then it eventually caught up with him and now it passed away. No, okay? Everything is sanctioned by the Most High, Yahweh, all right? If he says it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. That's why it says in 29, St. Matthew 10:29, are not two sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father? So the Most High, chooses which and how you go, okay? Plain and simple, all right? And this is Isaiah 54 in verse 17. It reads, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, okay? So whatever weapon is trying to come against you, it shall not prosper. It didn't say that it wouldn't form, but it said it would not prosper, okay? So the Most High, that's why we, stay in this truth and we believe, because, you never know who's out, who's trying something out to get you. But through this truth, through the Most High, he got us covered, okay? Should two sparrows be sold for a farthing, and one, should not hit the ground unless the Most High sanction it? Okay, so no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. What does it say? And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh. Okay, so this is the service. It says this is the judgment of what thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants. Okay, this is our heritage. Our heritage is to bring forth judgment. Tell this wicked rulership, this wicked kingdom is judgment. This is the heritage of a servant, okay, of the Most High, all right? So we telling you these things so that you can know and that you can understand that what? The Most High, he is the highest, okay? He sanctions everything. There's not one thing that doesn't get the green light without the Most High saying so, okay? So O.J. Simpson passing away at 76 is all, due by the Most High, okay? Not someone else, all right? So how and what this, brings forth leading on, will it bring forth, more civil unrest because, people are divided amongst, those that believe that he did it and those that believe that he, didn't. Who knows, okay? But everything is sanctioned by the Most High, all right? So, we're going to continue to watch and see how the rest of this year plays out, and we pray that things, start to turn up and that the Most High continue to show, his self getting ready to come back, all right? Because we hearing rumors of wars, the economy is not doing so good. Matter of fact, it isn't doing good. Inflation is rising, and we watching and we waiting, okay? We hastening and we ready to get up out of here, okay? So O.J. Simpson passing away at 76 is all sanctioned by the Most High. Nothing else, nothing more, okay? The Most High is the one that gives the final green light, all right? Not some man, that can make some kind of concoction in a lab and, stick you with it and then you pass it away, years later, okay? The Most High is the one that gives the green light when it's time for you to go, all right? So we're going to go and close out. That being said, with 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. And it reads, be sober, be vigilant. Okay, know this thing, okay? The Most High is the head honcho. He's the head, he's the big shot caller. He's the head, he's the head in charge, all right? If he tells you it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. If you got somebody trying to take you out and the Most High see it's not time for you to go, it ain't time for you to go. Okay, no matter what they do, all right? No weapon formed against thee shall prosper. So whatever they trying to do to you, if the Most High doesn't sanction it and gives it a green light, it ain't happening. Plain and simple, okay? Don't fear them that can only kill the body. Fear him that can kill both the body and the soul in hell, okay? So that's who we fear, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, plain and simple. So it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Okay, and if he can allow you to believe that he has these type of powers to, have some type of concoction put away in labs that he can use for whatever purposes that he is, whatever purposes that he has, you're not having a sober mind, okay? You have to know that the Most High is in control of everything, all right? So be sober, be vigilant, continue to watch, all right? Don't, slack up and get, taken out and be, drunken off this man's philosophy and his wine, all right? Because he can easily, have you to believe something like that, all right? So, stay sober-minded, all right? So be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, okay? And he want to see exactly what kind of response that he's going to get from, the comment sections, just how, how the times has changed from back in 94, which was what? Almost 30 years ago, okay? To 2024, all right? So we looking for things to continue to turn up as this year progress and goes on, okay? So we looking for, judgment to come to this land, all right? So keep that sober mind, because we know, pursuing Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge to be the stability of that times, all right? So we're going to go ahead and close out with that. And with that being said, I pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.